So here we are at Tamworth. We're staying over there somewhere. So there's the town lay before you. And the CPD's over there. Mountains in the background. So we came along the Oxley Highway. You can just see the road comes in this way somehow. And got all the way from the coast. The path was tracked by a guy called Oxley, hence the name Oxley Highway. And this is the Oxley Lookout, or Tamworth Lookout. Quite warm today, probably 35, 36 degrees. Little bit of a breeze up here, which is quite nice. But when you get down below where it's still, it's very, very close and humid. But still, you know, a lovely place to walk round. And but the fame about the when they designed the power station, it was the first city or town in Australia
to have street lighting.
To have street lighting, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also an electrical museum here, because obviously they were generating power here. People bought the first generation of all the electrical goods like hoovers and irons and those types of things.
It's also the country music capital of Australia. There's a big country music event coming on the 19th. Unfortunately we won't be here.
So we're about a couple of weeks away from that, Ju?
Any country music person that is anyone comes here, and I think it swells, did the guy say 25,000 people come.
Wow.
So we'll be getting there, and then prices go skyrocketing. So we've been there once this season.
Yeah.
So time to move on then.
Yeah. So we're going to have a wander down the town, taking a few more sights, and calling for a nice cold beer somewhere. And we'll catch you later. Say bye-bye. So here we are. Where are we, Ju?
I hope you're not calling me a dog.
Absolutely not. We're at the Welder's Dog Brewery. Craft beer. That was lucky. Yeah. So I have been under the truck this morning. Dropped the spare wheel down just to make sure it fits. And it doesn't need welding underneath anywhere. So we'll go and try a craft beer in the Welder's Dog.
Sit, drink.
Okay. So we're in the Welder's Dog. So I've got the double brewed IPA. It's a bit gorgeous.
How many percent is it, Brian? 8%. But you're being very sensible in that. What else have you got? It's got a chaser.
Lime cordial
with ice.
Soda water.
And that's true, it is true.
Because we're making that much fluid, we're drinking a lot of water, which is good for us.
Yeah. Well, we're not drinking as much as we're losing, I certainly don't think so.
And I don't like the taste of water.
And I'm on the Tamworth lager.
What are you on, babe?
Tamworth lager, that's only 4.5. But I think you'll like that too.
It's very refreshing.
Yeah, well that's enough of that. See what he's like? I don't know.
See you later, folks. We're enjoying. So I'm not sure what it is. Looks like some kind of bird scraper. It's pretty big and it's not going slow. Wow, look at that. Look at the speed on this. So we're at the mine, Cobar, mining truck right at the bottom. It's probably about 500 metres deep to the bottom, and obviously you can go underneath it as well. There's a storm coming in. And just look at the weather patterns there. This is one incredible hole in the ground. and it's copper, silver, gold, zinc, lead, all kinds of stuff coming out of here. So one incredible
Oh, no, it's been there. They've just got a new port.
Oh, is that?
deep.
It used to be in Geelong. Right. It's in Geelong now. It used to be. They've just moved the port. Oh, that's all right.
So they don't work on a Sunday, but obviously doing some maintenance work.
I think it was originally from Melbourne.
And we've got to get going before this weather front hits us.
But yeah, we put off going to Tassie until we come back from WA. Try and book
So we'll catch you later, folks.
We've just been to the lookout. We had to come out pretty quick because there's that weather coming for us. And once it hits us, I think it will really hit us by the looks of the size of the rain when we were at higher ground. There's one over here, and there's another one, and I think it's all going to merge.
We don't want to be in another cyclone.
Yeah, and we've already seen a few nice smart cracks of lightning. Head into the lookout. We might be lucky, Brian, we might miss it.
And we're turning into it now.
Okay.
Yes,
So it
indeed.
was Fort Bourke Lookout. Okay, my side.
It might just skirt us.
It's not looking too good, like you say, straight on. Once that rain comes, yeah, here we go. Something needed rain anyway.
Lightning.
Got it?
Saw some lightning.
Did you? What's that? Welcome to Cobar.
Very good for us, maybe.
Oh, it's yeah, don't think so.
In spits of rain. Here's the start of the town, and here's the spoil. It's fantastic country. Cobar. There'll be more Cornishmen here than what's left in Cornwall, I would imagine.
That's going down, that's moving, whatever it is. That yellow thing, it's just moved down. So is this going to send spoil out?
Yeah.
No, just moved down. Yeah. So,
Anyway, into the town.
find the site. Oh, it gets flooded out.
It's raining a bit now. We're not going to the mining museum just yet. Yeah, we've just missed it, thank goodness.
Wilcannia, that's going to be our next stop. Gone in to see where the road's going.
Yeah, we went straight.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the outback town of Cobar. Great Western Motel.
Pub's open anyway.
Pub's open, yeah.
Can't go yet, it's not 12 o'clock.
Oh heck.
Well, there's another one there, Jew Grand Hotel. Two's new.
There's a butcher's there. Two's new at the Grand Hotel. Very grand, yeah. Big bottle of can of Two's outside. Looks derelict to me, but there you go. We thought the last one was and we went in. I think it was not far off being derelict, but there you go, again. 193.9 for fuel. So we just paid back in a couple down the track 169. So that tells you when you get into the outback towns the price rise, and someone told us that once we get onto the Nullarbor we'll be paying $5 a litre, so we're saving up.
Oh, lightning just went.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky, it's shot through.
I don't want to say that, Bri. This weather's so weird, it seems to congregate and then join together. Turn off for a minute now. Hang on, I'll hang on till we get to the caravan park. There's a sign for it. 300 metres on the right. They should be cheaper. How much are they for fuel?
They're shut. No, don't. Unless the power's out, so nothing's lit up.
Is this it, right?
Yes.
This is our site for the night. Vacancy sites, yes. Okay, see you later.
So we're 3 kilometres out of the city, at Broken Hill. There's the mine. I'm not sure why it's called Broken Hill. Maybe because they cut it away to get the gold. But we made it. I think it was about here last time that I ran out of fuel, but I did have 5 litres spare in the back, water towers. And we made it. So we're going over Broken Hill. Over here. Unless we came in on a different road last time, but I remember driving past the graveyard for a long distance, very big graveyard. Unless it's on the other side of town. There's the Junction Hotel, still going, open. Reasonably priced fuel. We'll have some of that before we leave. Into the centre of town by the look. Another bit of broken hill up there. Dead centre. Beautiful building there. Tower. Beautiful building here also. Wow. That was the town. We'll be heading back in, park it up somewhere and having a refresher up. And that would be the road out we're going to take towards Adelaide, but we're not going down to Adelaide first, are we? We're going
Port Augusta.
Port Augusta. Okay, we'll catch you later. So we're at Broken Hill, and one of the original, obviously been moved and brought down, pithead frameworks. And obviously the winding drums, and they would have been powered by two horizontal steam engines originally. And away up, yeah, we'll be back for that later. The white metal bearing, and if you look inside the drum, the two winding drums obviously could go independent of each other, and brake inside, if you look at the brake inside, it's actually wooden laths on the brake bands. So I don't know where that piece was made, but say if the engines were made in England, maybe I was looking to see if there was any castings from the Perranwell foundry in Cornwall, because they did send a lot of stuff overseas by ship from Norway as well. So here's the other base or frame of the another bearing there as well, of the horizontal steam engine. So Fraser and Chambers Limited, and nice bit of joinery work there for the boys, some timbers. And there is, I'll have to look at the history for this thing. Once they got electric here, they did away with the two steam engines, horizontal steam engines, and fitted electric motors. So where this comes into it, I'm not sure. To me, this looks like a triple expansion steam engine from a ship, and maybe Birmingham, Bellis and Morecambe Limited patent. Never heard of that as an engine manufacturer before. Have to have a Google of that. And all the brass bits have been stolen, and all the copper bits have been stolen. And how's that for a shaft? There's the drive shaft. What's that? 6.5 inches? Yeah. Big lump. Yeah, very interesting. We're going down the we're going to do the mine museum tomorrow, but I don't think you can go down the mine like we did in Bendigo. So look at the cages, look at the emergency ratchet mechanism of the cable bricks. These poles by friction get ripped in to the beam and put the brake on, hopefully save the guys' lives. Yeah, interesting stuff.
Can you remember all those codes, Brian?
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'll just make a mental note. What was that one then?
Was it 3 bells and 5 bells?
No, it could have been. Yeah, it's either.
Do that again.
Yeah.
What's the?
When are they going to 525 feet or 1,570 feet?
What's the signal for your repeat? Can you do it again, please?
Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, pardon. Fair bit of timber there, and thank goodness it's survived all the fires that they have around here. I would imagine though up on where it is on the top there, there'd be nothing to burn.
Used on the trees to pit rock.
Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, we'll continue with the mine tour tomorrow. So we'll see you guys later. I just wrote, just looking at this, 1, 2, 3, small, medium, large, similar layout to a triple expansion steam engine. However, I'll take that right back without googling. Bellis and Morecambe, it's actually a 3-stage or 3-cylinder. It'll be adiabatic, won't it? Air compressor for the mine. So a 3-stage, so first, second, third stage air compressor. That is, I don't know how many CFM it is, but that's a fair old delivery of air. Obviously driving all the tools. Yeah. So there we go, not a steam engine, a compressor. So we would have had some big lump of machinery driving it. So what they had to drive it, I don't know, maybe originally it could have been steam and later electric, but wow, big lump of metal that. So we'll catch you tomorrow at the museum. Okay, the sun's out. We've had our drive across the desert bit into Broken Hill. Very, very interesting drive.
Very straight road.
Emus running alongside us.
Yeah.
Goats.
Yeah, pig run over.
Yeah, a lot of roadkill.
Lot of goats. A few lizards on the road, and they just stand there in front of you,
So you've got to be really careful.
But
Yeah.
we missed about 5, but I'm not sure if we got one.
We might have run one over.
We're hoping we just
He's
ran
only
over his tail.
and the tails
Yeah.
come off
Yeah.
and they regrow. So
Yeah.
I'm saying it was just his tail.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Anyway, we've just had a fantastic tour of the Royal Flying Doctors here in Broken Hill. What an incredible facility. What they do and the stuff that they do is absolutely fantastic. Unfortunately, I can't go in the hangar today because they're doing some work, but there's one of the aircraft.
And just there, Brian.
Sorry, yeah, I can't see it, but the video might catch it. So if that one's got a red belly on it, which I can't see, that's the new one.
Which it has, Brian.
And that's the old one, but they're both obviously still both in use. So yeah, incredible, fantastic tour. So if you ever get to Broken Hill, a must is the mining tour, which was absolutely incredible. You don't go down the mine or nothing, but it tells you all about the heritage, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But this was a lovely, interesting, and what a great
What else did we do?
facility they offer.
We still got one to go.
We've got one to go. We've got to go to the Palace Hotel apparently.
Well, that's right, the Palace Hotel.
Because
Not because of the drink, which is actually a raisin, but apparently it was decked out for Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. The film
all hand
was
painted.
there.
So we're off there. Might do a video when we're in there, but I really need a drink because it's hot, hot, hot. So we'll catch you in the shop. See you later, folks. So here we've got the Indian Pacific. It runs from Sydney to Perth. Two big diesel engines, 132 ton mass for each one. I don't know what size or capacity the engines are. I mean, we have the Ruston Paxman Ventura 16 cylinder, but knowing the Aussies, it's probably twice the size. And the two of them back to back. Obviously that one's just been refurbished. This one's a bit scruffier, but it's all still there. And here are the beautiful aluminium carriages, if you can afford to take the ride. It's obviously a nice journey. It's beautiful buffet cars, different wines, and not know how many carriages, but there's obviously quite a few. Got a broken windscreen on that one. What a shame. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Four. Gold class. Nice. Oh, gold service. 5. Another broken screen. Another one. 6. Picking up speed. 7. We'll probably be in second gear now. 8. 9. This looks like a buffet car. Oh, I can smell they're having roast beef tonight. 10. Oh yeah, it smells gorgeous. Yeah, they're cooking up now. Bet you can't get the smells. I'm starving now. 11. 12. Not picked up much speed yet. 13. 12. Got a red light ahead. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, going a bit blurred, probably about 35 carriages. The reason he stopped, because a kilometre up ahead there's a red signal, so he's obligated to stop. Well, there we have it, the Indian Pacific Express. A journey we'd like to do, but we'd have to sell the camper van to afford the trip, I think, especially there and back. Anyway, we're going up to the top of Broken Hill in a moment, so we'll catch you in a short while. See you later. Okay, I've resumed filming. The reason it stopped is because it's that long. It takes 3 stops at the station because of the length of the platforms in relation to the length of the train or the number of carriages. So people are allowed to get off and just to stretch their legs for 5 or 10 minutes, then get back on. So we've now resumed, and it is picking up speed very, very quickly. So those 2 engines are certainly doing the work. And yeah, we're away. Definitely picking up speed now. I smell food again. Must be another buffet car coming up. It's the platinum class. Back to the gold class. Yeah, we'll go platinum if we're going. That has picked up speed very quickly for the amount of tonnage that it's got to move off. And there we go. There you go, folks. Anyway, we're about to drive up to there at the moment to check that out. So we'll see you in a very short time. There's the boss doing a bit of filming on her own. So we'll catch her in a short while. So this is it. We're actually right on the very top of the slag heap.
Wonder if you can see the Garn going there.
It's not the Garn, it's the Indian Pacific. Yeah. So they spent 5 million building this thing, and the kitchen didn't pass the health inspection whatever in the cafe, so they closed it, and they've now got to spend another 750,000 to modify the inside to make it comply with the regulations. It's one ugly piece of, not allowed to swear on here, but yeah, looks like a Chinese restaurant from down below. It's very ugly and not very well designed, but you're now right on the very top of the slag heap, and I'm just going to stand on this portion here to see how much of the town we can see. So there's the railway station where we just were. We were parked just about there somewhere, and this is the town. Fortunately, we're going to get a bit of blast of sun in a minute. Well, this is all the stuff that we're standing on here. Is what came out of the ground. Absolutely incredible. And got left a few bits and pieces of old. Apparently the old equipment, when they'd finished with it, they just backfilled it into the mine, because obviously it cost money to bring it to the surface, and it'd come to the end of its useful life anyway, so it was just buried. So there's a lot of stuff buried underground which in 1,000 years time they might be digging up as artifacts. Humans once lived here and dug in the ground. But anyway, I'm going to have a walk to the other side and we'll get a view looking north. So we'll see. Yeah, it's got to be north, hasn't it? Let's get it right here. No, it's wrong. The sun is setting, which is going to the west. So that's north. You can see a load of windmills on the top of the hills over there. So we're going to be looking over south in a moment. So when I've walked over there, Judy's nearly there, we'll switch it back on. So we're looking again at the station here, slightly better view, and now we're looking from the other side, and there's the final bits of the mine. They reckon there's about another 10 years worth of viable material to come out of the ground, and then she'll be finished. They have found other elements here. Was it cobalt, wasn't it, Jay?
Yes. Yeah.
So there is some viability to carry on to chase a few cobalt seams for the electric vehicle battery market, but they reckon in 10 years time, in fact they've just sold and they're shutting down the central part of the mine. But to think that phased closure, so
nobody loses their jobs.
yeah, they're hoping that the ones will move over to cobalt mining, the ones that are gonna lose or won't lose the job, but gonna be moving over from mining the silver, tin and lead to cobalt. So there's the town, and then there's the tail end of the mine, and then there's nothing. And
No,
this
there's
thing,
nothing, 'cause we've come
I'm not
across
going to be
nothing.
negative.
Yeah.
This thing, designed by the architect. This shows you all the people that have died in this mine that have been, it's been recorded. So the last recorded death was in 2019, pre-COVID, just before, and unfortunately he was crushed by machinery. So these are all the other lives that have been lost. And there's quite a few of them. And we should be able to pick up the first one here. So we're going right back now. There isn't a date on here, so it's pre-1885, but lead poisoning and dust on your lungs, rock fall, yeah, fell down a ladderway, rock fall, fell down the shaft, an explosion, wow, crushed by an ore truck, fell down the mine shaft, rock fall, wow. What a story to tell. Pity the architect didn't do something a little bit more creative than this very ugly, rusting hulk of metal, which, to be quite honest, I wouldn't even cut it up and take it to the scrapyard. And I think the same guy designed that place, which is the cafe which they had to close because it didn't comply. Looks like a bloody Chinese restaurant to me. You Aussies, you need to get your act together. Sack your architects. But anyway, there we go. I've had me whinge and me moan. But yes, you're standing on a few 100,000 tons of stuff that's been pulled out of the ground, and we've made a mountain. We'll catch you later, folks. So here we are at the Broken Hill Heritage and History and Railway Museum, and they did have a railway at one point, but because it was private they weren't allowed to call it a railway. It had to be called a tramway, and even though it was so successful, it was closed. Some really weird stuff going on here, but we're going to have a lovely building, by the way. We're going to have a look inside. A bit warm today. Going to be 30s today, I think.
It was 35 yesterday.
35 yesterday. It might be 40 today. We'll let you know. See you in a short while. So we're in the Railway and History Museum here in Broken Hill, and this is a bit of interesting stuff. So this lump here, there's various different materials in here, by the way. There's mica, there's beryl, and there's beryllium. So the beryllium, which is, this is a piece of it here, was actually, you can heat it up and draw a metal out of it, a steel grey metal, half the weight of aluminium, but it has a melting point of 1,300 degrees centigrade, and it was donated to NASA, and that's what they coated and made a thin sheet steel cover for the heat shield on the return module when you're coming back through the Earth's atmosphere. And it was donated by a lady, and she said, you know, how much is it? She said it's 1 cent. 1 cent. And they actually struck her a coin made out of the same stuff from their mint, and it's actually in the museum here. So absolutely incredible stuff. So there's mica as well in here. So I think that's the mica, that's the beryllium, and these little bits here also. Beautiful. Anyway, we're walking around. It's a really interesting place, and we'll catch you in a short while. Judy's obviously the train driver for the day. Give us a wave, driver. Yeah. Australian locos, but all made in the UK, built to their specification, obviously. How's that for a lathe? Yeah. Get a fair bit in there again. It's made in the UK. Some really unusual stuff. From the locomotive workshop. How's that for a drive belt? Made in Manchester. Wonder how much that cost to get it shipped across. Have a look inside.
It costs 42,850 plus tax of 5,336.
Yeah, but how much did it cost to get it here as well? Ah. Regulator. Huh. Any coal in? Not today. Fair old lump of metal. Boards are a bit rackety. We're going to have a look in the carriages. See you in a short while. Oh, SKF bearings in the hubs, definitely UK. Transverse leaf springs. Huh. Yeah, nice bit of kit. See you soon. So we're in the smoking class. Very posh. Lino on the floor in here. linoleum or whatever it is. So the guard's truck. Is that an emergency brake or something?
They're the best seats out there because you can see where
Where you've been. This seat and this seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Non-smoking compartment. I didn't think they had that in there.
Look at the drinking fountain.
Don't press it, dear.
Oh, there's no water. Oh, someone's in. Saying, "Go, sorry." Oh, card tables. Yeah, yeah, lovely stuff. Oh, brake pressure. Or is it vacuum? Doesn't say. Right, we'll catch you later. Yeah, now we're in the Pullman class. Silver City Pullman. Ooh, nice. So these are what they call, the other ones were sit-ups, these pull out and make a bed so you can sleep. Oh, we're moving into economy class. Iced drinking water, very nice. Dining car. The galley. What are we cooking up today, Ju?
What do you want, love?
2 bacon sandwiches, please, darling.
Okay. Turn an egg, would you?
And yeah, sunny side up, please.
Okay.
And now we're in the sit-ups. I'm moving on to first class.
What sit-ups?
These are sit-ups. Oh, do they fold back?
Oh, they fold back.
Right, okay.
Oh. I'll let you go, it's the engine.
We'll have a look at the engine. Now that's what you call a generator. So if we've got a 4-cylinder, don't know whose make that is, Imperial motor diesel and generator. And here's the driving engines. GM, General Motors.
Yep, lovely.
And look at the coupling between the two engines. Engine number 2. Engine number 3. And there's our coupling between the two.
Oh, and there's another thing.
And engine number 4. So 4 engines, 6 if you want to count the generators.
Yeah. Don't forget to count these ones round here, Brian, too.
But they're the same ones. And here's the accumulator, the air tanks.
No fooling you, is a love.
Apparently there's another 4 on this side. We're obviously just looking at the other side of the engine. Oh, start a motor, on, off. Yeah. And some small, oh, these look like small hydraulic pumps. Electric motor driven hydraulic tank. Yeah. But it was a bit noisy in here.
You're looking that way.
And we're done. So we'll catch you on the next locomotive.
So we've just come from Broken Hill that way, and we're now actually at what probably used to be the border, so there's the border line there, and there we are. Welcome to South Australia. So it's fairly uneventful, couple of cars, so fairly uneventful thing.
Apparently we're going to get
more
stopped though,
so
and checked for fruit and vegetables, because they've got a fruit fly infestation.
yeah,
So apparently they stop every vehicle and go through it looking for fruit and veg. So we've eaten everything
yeah.
and dumped the
Yeah.
rest.
And if they find anything, they'll fine you $400 for the privilege. So
Yeah.
we made sure we haven't got anything. Yeah. Okay, see you later. Not quite sure what's gone on there, but yeah, serious ground stuff. We're half thinking that a rail carriage
Rail carriage has
come off or something.
derailed, yeah.
Yeah, because it's taking a load of rubbish away. Actually, so I think somewhere soon we have to. It's the quarantine station. So okay, so we've come over Horrocks Pass, and
That's the ocean.
Oraroo.
Oraroo.
Yeah, and now we're on the other side, so there's the sea.
That's the river that comes into the port.
The river, yeah. So we've made it across the outback safely, and we'll be heading to Port Augusta, which I think is somewhere over there.
So this must swing round now
Yes,
and follow the river in,
yes.
so that you're out to ocean there. Is that the Great Australian Bight you're looking into? I think it is.
Possibly. Let's have a look. There it is on the map. So Port Augusta. So we're coming in from Wilmington. So we're coming in there and coming down there. So
Yeah, the road's going to sweep round now to the right.
Yeah. Okay, we made it. Yeah. Over the bridge. Yeah, can't see much.
Can't see much on the other side. Look at the.
Which way are you going, Brian?
Yeah. They were taking a cherry picker
right onto Burgoyne Street.
across. Going to the Burgoyne Street. Here we go.